The meaning of the movie author Orpheus for reading for minutes published 7.01. 2021 updated 1.12. 2022 The series, Breaking Bad, can really be called a great project, because a whole generation grew up on it. The series was broadcast from 2008 to 2013. There are no holes in the plot, the writers took everything into account, justified, showed and explained to the viewer. That is why the series is so interesting and exciting to watch. We recommend our selection of TV series with high ratings, which will brighten up more than one pleasant evening. Today we'll talk about the meaning of the series, all in all. We'll also go over the plot, characters and the ending. So sit back, grab yourself something hot and delicious, and we'll get started. Plot synopsis. The story centers on Walter White, a high school chemistry teacher. He becomes ill at some point, and he is taken to the hospital. There it turns out that the man is sick with lung cancer, and his case is already inoperable. That is, the disease is 99.9% fatal. Realizing that he won't be able to leave anything behind for his family, White decides to create and sell a crystal-clear drug, a meth. The added motivation is that there is no money for chemotherapy either. Viewers also see that Walter can't support his family on his teacher's salary, so he often moonlights at a car wash. There was even an embarrassing situation when a teacher washed his own student's car. Walter decides to enlist his former student Jesse Pinkman as an accomplice in the forbidden business. The young guy already has experience in preparing drugs, and he still has knowledge from school. Heroes chose a very profitable and deadly dangerous business. However, thanks to his knowledge of chemistry, Walter creates the best and purest methamphetamine crystals in the whole city. On the one hand, this increases the popularity of the product and its price, but many people want to unravel the recipe and dislodge the competition. Explanation of the show's ending. The last episode of the 5th season, remarkably, begins exactly the same way as the pilot episode. Walter eats scrambled eggs, but not in his home, but in a bar. Arriving at an abandoned house, he takes the poisonous substance from there. Then he meets with his old friends. The man gives the last of his money to them with the intention of sending it on behalf of the Schwartzes to his son Walter Jr. It is painful to see the scene of Walter White saying goodbye to his family. One can see that they did not expect this outcome, and are in a completely depressed state. The main character admits that he went into crime, mostly not for his family or money, but to feel like a living person. Walter says that he was dead, working as a teacher, washing cars, and receiving pennies for his labor. It was only a life of crime and adventure that finally gave him the happiness and fulfillment that White was sorely lacking. The chemist also gives the family the coordinates of Gomez and Hank's burial sites. The last place we see the partners together is the room where Pinkman is being held as a hostage. Walter shoots all the thugs and gets shot himself. Only Jesse remains unharmed. White admits his guilt to his former partner and gives him a gun. But Jesse refuses to kill the dying man and suggests that he do it himself. Pinkman leaves town, while Walter walks around the building, replaying his life in his head. By the time the cops arrive, he's already lying on the floor. The main point of the series is the importance of listening and hearing yourself, of building your life according to your perceptions. We see Walter, an unhappy man who has spent his life doing an unloved job for the sake of his family. However, a false diagnosis shook him up, and the man decided to change his life fundamentally in order to enjoy it for the last time. However, the end of this story is sad, even though Walter understood deep down where everything was going. At this point, our parsing of the ending of the series, all in all, has come to an end. We are sure that you have your theories and thoughts about this project. So we look forward to your activity in the comments. And that's it for us. So have a peaceful sky above your head and see you soon.